I'm John, and welcome to John's Box and to another edition of The Beauty of Wiltshire, where we look at 10 of the most beautiful villages in the county of Wiltshire. This is part 5 of 10 or 6 of 11, or whatever way you look at it, if you count the introductory edition or not. We're going to look at the village of Broadchalke. It's the last of the villages with a population of below 1,000. It is situated just below Dinton, which we had in the previous edition, near to the city of Salisbury. Broadchalke, that's how it's written some of the time or most of the time, I don't know. However, it's also spelled like this or written like this or like this, so without the E, previously written together. It's over the centuries has had various different names. In the 15th century, Broadchalke, and then Broadchalke, and much earlier it used the name Chalke. So there's been this thing about its name, but apart from that, the village is worth visiting, and right now we're going to look at what it's got to offer, and there's also a little bit about its history, so sit back and relax and enjoy. Broadchalke, spelt and written in different ways, is a village and civil parish about 8 miles west of Salisbury. The civil parish includes the hamlets of Knapp, Mount Sorrel and Stoke Farthing. Broadchalke is in the Cranbourne Chase and West Wiltshire Downs area of outstanding natural beauty and is halfway along the 13-mile Chalke Valley. The parish has 2 chalk streams, as the River Chalke flows into the River Ebble at Mount Sorrel in the parish, and the main settlement stands on the banks of the Ebble. The Valley Road runs from Salisbury in the east to Shaftesbury in the west, between Chalke Downs on either side. The village sits at a crossroads where a road from Hampshire in the south runs down Knoll Hill, and another route from Fovant and Tisbury in the north. There is also a spur road along the River Chalke Valley from Broadchalke and Sixpenny Handley. The parish church of All Saints is a Grade 1 listed building. It is from the late 13th and 14th centuries, with a 15th century porch. Restoration in 1846-7 was by Wyatt and Brandon. Churches at Alverdiston and Broadchalke were considered to be chapels of the Broadchalke Church, until they became separate parishes in 1861 and 1880 respectively. Broadchalke and Broadchalke were united in 1952 and became part of the Chalke Valley Team Ministry in 1970. A congregational chapel was built in or before 1801 and replaced by a new church in 1864, which joined the United Reformed Church at its formation in 1972. In 2006, the church was refurbished and divided to provide a community room. Then, in 2013, the village shop and post office moved into the church. As of now, services continue to be held. The village has a Church of England primary school and a doctor's surgery. There has been a village hall since 1914 and a reading room, also called the parish room, on the same site before the village hall was built. The village has a pub called the Queen's Head. The village has a Church of England. J.E. Fry & Son, the village shop and post office, was in South Street and traded as family butchers under the Fry family for almost 100 years. After the closure of the shop and post office around Christmas 1992, the butchers began to sell groceries and everyday items, and also incorporated the village post office, which opened within the butchers on the 15th of June 1993. The shop was featured on BBC South Today as one of the most unusual locations for a post office in the region, and the butcher Robert Fry was the subject of ITV's Country's Way programme. He retired on the 31st of May 2013, and the shop in South Street closed. Chalke Valley stores opened in the meeting area of the URC Chapel in June 2013. There is a coffee shop in the chapel worship area, and an office for the Chalke Valley Community Hub, Chalke Valley Stores, Police, Church Benefice and URC on the balcony, and a village archive on the balcony outside the office. Watercress has been grown in the River Ebble cress beds for many years and is sold from the packing station at the marsh. Phillips House, formerly Dinton House, was built in 1816 by William IV Wyndham. The Chalke Valley Sports Centre is located in Knighton Road and has a football pitch, tennis court, skate park and also a multi-use games area for table tennis, short mat bowls, Pilates and other indoor functions. The civil parish elects a parish council. It is in the area of Wiltshire Council Unitary Authority, which is responsible for most local government functions. Notable people include John Aubrey, 1626 to 1697, and Maurice Henry Hewlett, 1861 to 1923, both authors, and Reverend Professor Rowland Williams, 1817 to 1870, a theologian whose essays and sermons caused him to be charged with heterodoxy. He was later vicar of Broadchalke and is buried in the church graveyard. Sir Anthony Eden, 1897 to 1977, who served as Prime Minister, also lived in the village. The village was also home to author Sir Terry Pratchett, 1948 to 2015, author James Holland, brother of Tom Holland, and noted musician, bell ringer and conductor Dennis Chalke, BEM. Hope you enjoyed all that. So in the next edition we'll be looking at villages now over 1,000 in population. And next time, hopefully before the end of the year, it'll be Laycock, which is north, towards the north there, near Chippenham, which we'll be featuring. So for now, thank you very much and have fun and see you soon. Bye for now. Bye.